Satoshi started a fire in cyberspace. And while the fearful run from it and fools dance around it, the faithful feed the flame, dreaming of a better world bathed in the warm glow of cyberlight. What does that mean? It means that a lot of people that look at Bitcoin are going to be afraid of it. They'll never touch it. They'll never benefit from it. They'll be left behind. Then others will just juggle it. They will juggle the fire. They will make fireworks with the fire. They will create trinkets with the fire. They will create magic tricks with the fire. But those that truly understand it will feed the fire. How do you feed the fire? You feed the fire by buying the Bitcoin. Buy it, take your fiat currency, trade it for Bitcoin. Take your long-term capital, trade it for Bitcoin. Sell your bonds, trade for Bitcoin. Sell your inferior equity, sell your inferior real estate property, buy Bitcoin. Feed the fire. The secret is transfer that capital into the hands of the child. The child's got 80 years ahead of them, right? When you think in terms of how do I actually transfer money, transfer capital from the past and turn it into money for the future, it's a generational thing. So think about the family. Families that work together are extraordinarily powerful on this journey. The fifth way to wealth in this day and age is capability. And here I could list all sorts of technologies for you to master, and I thought about it. But at the end of the day, the overarching compelling observation is you need to master artificial intelligence if you would be wealthy. When in this day and age, in the year 2025, you have lawyers I've employed, spent hundreds of millions of dollars on lawyers. The first thing I do when I have a question is I go and ask the AI. After I do that, I argue with it. It tells me no. I ask a different way. I threaten it. I ask it to give me a solution. I find a 95% solution. I find the solution. And then I take that solution, I send the link to my management team and my lawyers, and I say, look, I solved the problem. This is what I want to do. Give me your execution plan, and then I give them anywhere from 2 to 5 days. If you're feeling charitable, give them 5 days. If you're in a hurry, give them 2 days. If your financial advisors, if your accountants, if your lawyers, if your executives can't, if anybody, your friends, your family, if they can't figure it out, and maybe you can construct an efficient insurance policy. Perhaps you're going to want to put together a dynasty trust in Florida that's good for 300 years. But you may find that you want the timeless dynasty trust out of South Dakota that lasts forever. The normal reaction would be, I don't know how to do any of this. But my observation today is ask the AI, figure it out, because if you figure out the appropriate legal wrapper, the corporate container, right? And by the way, I'm not giving you the exact answer, because if you live in UAE or Singapore, it's a different answer. And if you live in North Dakota, it's a different answer. And depending upon who you are, it's a different answer. But what I am telling you is you go to the web, you fire up your AI and you start to ask it, it will give you a customized answer. So you can work hard or you can work smart. But I got to tell you, you work smart, you'll go 100 times as far. It'll be a lot easier. 10 years ago, someone would have said, it's just too hard. It takes a year. Thank you, Cynthia Lummis. I like Florida. I'm from Miami Beach, but you have to figure out where at the state level, at the county level, at the city level, at the country level. Think deeply. It's not about this year. It's about this century. Where are you and your family going to be for the next 100 years? Your grandchildren will thank you. 8. The 8th path to prosperity, the 8th way to wealth. It's through civility. Respect the natural power structures of the world. If you go on safari, don't wrestle with the lions. Don't try to out-stubborn the elephants. You know, don't fall off a cliff while you're taking a selfie on a hike. Respect the inflammation and the distraction just slows you down as you move to the future. So, civility, it will do you well. The 9th way to wealth is through corporation. A well-structured corporation is the most powerful wealth creation engine on earth. So you're an individual. What's my suggestion? You go to that AI and you figure out how to create a company, whether it's a small company or multiple companies. Companies have advantages. They have special access to the banking system. Companies have special rights in every business. Companies come with legal immunities. Companies come with duration. Companies come with tax efficiencies. Companies come with all sorts of efficiencies. They're more credit worthy. Companies can sell equity. Companies can finance the future. So don't confuse ambition with accomplishment, right? Keep in mind that the property company, the company that owns the Bitcoin, is looking at a 30 to 60% ARR every year. You're growing 30, 40, 50% if you do nothing. Now think about every operational business, your restaurant, your hotel, your whatever. You get up on day one of the year and then you're going to grow the business 30% every year for the next 20 years. It's been done by 7 companies. We call them the Magnificent Seven. There's 400 million that tried. So in this particular case, make sure that when you come up with a strategy, focus on it. Don't get distracted. The 11th way to wealth is through equity. What does that mean? It means share your opportunity with investors willing to share 100 times as much money through proper financing on my corporate entity now and invest it in the world's greatest asset, which is Bitcoin. So here we have 13, way 13. 13 is not always a happy number. I use the word compliance. You should create the best company you can create within the rules of your market. Every market is different. But think about this. Public companies have special rights. They can issue equity and debt. Trust companies have other special rights. They're more tax efficient. Insurance companies have special rights. They can reinvest annuities and they can assume risk and they can create very tax efficient vehicles. A broker-dealer has special rights. An exchange has special rights. The bank has special rights. A bank can take $1 million of capital, and this is a race to capitalize on Bitcoin. He who has the most Bitcoin at the end of the game wins. Communication. No one's going to give you money if they don't trust you. The creditors won't give you, they won't take or give you a loan. They won't buy your bond. They won't buy your preferred stock. The equity investors won't buy your stock. No one will do business with you, employees, vendors. They're not going to trust you. You must speak with candor. You must act with transparency. You should repeat that often, using every modern digital channel. You don't need a complicated strategy to build wealth in the Bitcoin universe. You simply need a straightforward one that everyone else understands. Razor blades and do 20 things while you opine on 50 topics on Twitter X, right? The person you're competing with is laser-like focused, and the marketplace will shift to whoever is laser-like focused. '18, adaptation. Over a long enough timeline, every counterparty will fail, including you. Over 100 years, everybody you trust, every bank, every company, everything, every structure that works now will fail. You will need to adapt. A wise person is prepared to abandon their baggage at several times along the road of life. So be prepared. The more likely Bitcoin is to succeed, the more likely the human race is to succeed. #21. The way to wealth is through generosity. When you are successful, and you will be successful, get up every morning and spread happiness, share security, deliver hope to those less fortunate than you. You found the path first. You found the way first. You should spread good karma. Make sure that you're delivering that to your employees, your family, your friends, your customers, your investors, and your community. They will see that glow. They will respect you.
Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Support the channel by liking this video, subscribing, and enabling post notifications for more content on crypto and digital assets. Check out our other videos and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your engagement helps with the YouTube algorithm and keeps the content coming. Thanks for your